whether you're a man or a woman, whether you're a husband, wife, or whatever the case may be, if someone does something that harms you, that intentionally harms you, and you know that, and they know that it's going to cause issues, and they're doing it to hurt you, they're doing it to harm you. Because I hear women out there, I hear them again saying that, well, getting another wife hurts me, getting another wife harms me. However, we don't look at the bigger picture all the time.
Warning, viewer discretion is advised. The content, views, and educational material you are about to experience could challenge your belief, trigger strong emotions, and frankly, piss you off. This isn't for everyone. If you're not ready to confront new ideas, or if your feelings bruise easily, this might be the time to click away. Expect to be challenged, to think, and you might even want to scream at the screen. Proceed with caution, and remember, you chose to be here. Let's get it.
Assalamu alaikum, peace. It's Nyla, Coach Nyla, co-founder of Outstanding Personal Relationships and co-author of Let's Talk Polygamy Uncensored. So, I have a question for you guys. Why does it seem as though we as women feel that in order to get what we want, we have to be manipulative, cunning, conniving, bullies, so to speak? Yeah, well, I'm asking that question because, of course, I'm probably hearing a number of you out there saying, no, we don't feel like we have to be bullies. We're not bullies. We're not manipulative, or there may be some out there that's saying, well, because, they don't listen to us any other way. Okay, so I know you've heard the thing or the saying that you get more bees with honey, or I think they said flies with honey, but who wants to catch flies? I don't think anybody want to catch bees either. However, when it comes down to it, it just means that you get more of what you want with kindness. That's how you get what you want. And I've noticed that there are a lot of women out there, a lot of wives, people who are committed relationships, are in marriages with people who they vow to be with and to love, honor, and cherish and all that other good stuff, only to treat them like they don't love them at all. This is what I mean. I've seen a number of comments. I've seen the comments on a number of our videos. I've seen comments on different channels and everything like that when it talks about if a husband was to marry again, if the husband was to just do anything other than what the wife wants him to do. It was one comment on a video, or it was a comment on a comment of a video that we had. And the comment, stated that the wife wanted to, or that the husband wanted to marry again. And the wife made a comment about, he would have to pay for everything, every single thing, that he pretty much takes care of her now. However, what will happen is that the little stuff that she does pay for, and I did say the little stuff because in perspective of what he pays for and what he takes care of, it is little. And she's decided that I would stop paying for that too. Because if he wants to get another wife, what's going to happen is that he's going to have to make sure he takes care of every single thing. I'm not going to help him with anything. And the interesting thing is you get those statements. You also get the statements that I'm going to take the kids. He would not have to see the kids. He will not see the kids anymore if he decided to marry again. Or you have women that state that I'm just going to divorce him and see, or I'm going to threaten divorce to see if he really loves me. Because apparently, if he decides to divorce me, then that means that he didn't really love me anyway. Which it may be just that they don't want to deal with a lot of the stress and the drama of a person throwing a tantrum. Yes, I said that, period. And I'm saying we as women, because I've done it from time to time before, decided that, you know what? I'm going to make you listen to me. I'm going to make you hear my side. I'm going to make you do these things. And it never works the way you plan it out. Now, they may reluctantly do the thing that you may want them to do. However, it causes some other stuff. It causes some things like mistrust or distrust or whatever comes before the word trust. That means no more trust. And it also causes a person to wonder, is this person even my friend anymore? Like, is this person someone that really cares about me? If they're willing to do things to hurt me, if they're willing to go all out of their way to cause problems in my life in order to get their way, are they really someone who has my best interest in mind? Now, we could flip it over, because I'm hearing women out there. I'm hearing them say, well, what about him hurting me? Or what about him doing whatever he wants to do? And I don't get this and I don't get that. And me, and my. Look, is it really seriously like that? Do you really believe that because this man, we're going to talk about polygyny right here, because usually that's where a lot of the issues come when it comes to women and what they say that they're going to do or not do because the husband decides that he wants to practice a right that's given to him to marry again. Not divorce you, but to marry again. And I have another video that talks about it. The crazy thing is, in a video that I had before about, a first wife sabotaging a subsequent marriage, I talked about a video that I was going to have coming up, and this is that video about bullying, wives bullying. And it doesn't have to be first wife, and I stated that before. It doesn't have to be a first wife thing, just wives, period. A husband may want to get a particular job, or he wants to do something that he wants to do, something that fulfills him. But if it's taking anything away, or she feels it's taking anything away from her, meaning that she can't get her way 100% of the time, then I got to figure out some type of way to manipulate, to scheme, to plot, to throw a tantrum, to complain, to whine, to do whatever I need to do in order to make him do what I want him to do. As I stated before, it could possibly work on the short term, but is it worth it? Is it worth having a person question your motives, question your care, question your love? And if that's the case, we have to realize that women and men are not the same. Still, period. Women and men are not the same. However, there's one thing that I can attest for that goes around the board, is being able to want to trust somebody. And whether you're a man or a woman, whether you're a husband, wife, or whatever the case may be, if someone does something that harms you, that intentionally harms you, and you know that, and they know that it's going to cause issues, and they're doing it to hurt you, they're doing it to harm you. Because I hear women out there, I hear them again saying that, well, getting another wife hurts me, getting another wife harms me. However, we don't look at the bigger picture all the time. And I put myself in there only for the sake of some camaraderie. But when it comes down to it, I stated over and over again that I want for my sister what I want for myself. So polygyny, I am very, very much for polygyny, even polygyny being in my life, and even being a subsequent wife, even if he decides to marry again, because he can have up to 4. That in itself, the polygyny part, is not the thing that bothers me. The thing is that we have our own insecurities that we have to be mindful of. We have our own issues that we have to deal with, and we have to be able to, and I keep saying have to. I know I keep doing that in probably many videos that I do, because technically we don't have to. I'm going to go back to that again. We don't have to. And I'm saying have to because in my mind, I feel that's something I have to do. Because why? Because I want to be outstanding. Outstanding personal relationships, we talk about being outstanding. And best practices is what get you there. So when I say have to, it's not because you really have to. It's because if you want to be outstanding, if you want to be the best you can be, you're going to do the best practices. You're going to do the things that give you peace in your life. And you have control over your peace, not by manipulating someone else, not being a bully. And this is what I mean. As I said it before, you have women that say, you know what, I'm going to take the kids. Or you have women that say that, you know, I'm not going to pay for this, or I'm not going to help him with that. And the thing is that not only will this person lose this trust, that they can trust you to have their back, they also can wonder if, you know, you're really in it to win it with them. And are you really willing to cause me hardship? And the funny thing is, people's like, oh, you know, if it's about the money, then he needs to make the money and everything like that. But the hardship isn't really about the money. I've heard from a number, you know, of men that stated that. It's not about the money. It's about, why would you want to harm me? Why would you want to hurt me? And then you have women that say, well, you wanted to hurt me. That was never the intention. I also had women who husbands married again realize that later on that they were really overreacting, that their husbands still showed the love and the support and the care. It's just that they didn't want to see it because they wanted to sit in their misery or pain or anything like that because he didn't do exactly what they wanted him to do. And we're going to get off polygyny for a little bit and just talk about the other types of bullying that women do. And that's withholding sex from their husbands. You say, well, you know, I want this type of thing. I want him to buy me something, or I want him to help with the chores, or I want to, whatever it is they want him to do. They'll say, you know what? Well, you're not going to get any. Oh, you can't do this for me, so I'm not going to do that for you. You know, and I call it, this is what I say the three things that women use as serious manipulation tactics or bullying tools is sex, kids, and peace. Like sex, kids, and comfort. We are supposed to be that comfort. They protect, they provide. If you have one that you should be having, if you listen to the video that I did a while back on are you allowing losers onto your winning team, you'll know that you didn't want a loser. You didn't marry a loser. You didn't fall in love with a loser or whatever the case may be. You have a winner, a person that you decided to commit to. So when did that change and why did that change? If you feel like you have to manipulate them or bully them into getting your way. We have to be careful with that because it will backfire every single time. Even if we think we're winning, we're losing because we start to lose the love, we start to lose the care, and the person is only doing it for the sake of just doing it. Of obligation. I'm obligated to do this, so I'm going to do it. I don't enjoy it. I don't want to do it. I don't even care about being around this person. I don't even like this person anymore. I've seen a number of marriages like that. And they only stay together and be together for the sake of saying we're married. Or because some people have a fear of starting over. So, as I stated before, kindness. That's how you get more of what you want. And you may not get it when you want it, at the time that you want it, or anything like that. However, you may get a whole lot more and a whole lot better as long as you're patient and you're kind. I know that's so hard in this day and age of people saying that kindness is weak or women being submissive is weak or these different things like that because they have to have the power and the strength and the this and that and the other. But our power is in our femininity. Our power is in our kindness, in our comfort. Men don't want to battle their women. And I said men don't want to battle their women. True men don't want that. men of value, kings. They don't want to do that. They want to be the protector. They want to be the provider. They want to be the maintainers. But they also want that comfort. They're doing a heck of a lot out there to be able to be those maintainers and providers. So to come home to someone that's combative, someone that's stripping their peace away, only because she didn't get it how she wanted it, only makes it harder. It makes it harder for them, it makes it harder for you, and it makes it harder for the whole family in general. So when it comes down to it, peace, kindness, honor, respect, you have any type of issues, set up a time to talk about it, but talk about it in a way where you are able to receive the information and that person is able to receive the information. Because everything is not going to be hunky-dory, peaches and cream, sunshine and rainbows all the time. There may be some things that he's missing. There may be some things that you may want that he didn't catch or he didn't pick up on. But you know how you get that through to him? By being a big girl and speaking to him as an adult. That's how we need to speak to each other. So, hope this video helped. For those who think that manipulation is the key to success and happiness, well, let's say negative manipulation, because manipulation is just molding things into the way you want them to be. However, we can have the things that we want and mold things the way we want them to be in a much better way than bullying. So, until next time, make sure you are growing intentionally, loving fearlessly, and connecting on a higher level every single day. Make sure you comment, like, subscribe, and I will see you guys in the next video. Assalamu alaikum. Peace.